to get it done. I just don't think that. When Golden State's been there 3 years in a row. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I respect that. All right, so let's move on. I think we talked about this before.
Yes.
Rookie of the Year. You've been, talking about Donovan Mitchell. I mean, you've been singing his praises before anybody even knew who he was.
I was, man. I told you that. I was like,
yeah. You put me on. You put me on. So right now it's between him and Ben Simmons. So, I mean, I'll go ahead and tell you who I think is gonna get it, who should get it. I think that Ben Simmons should get it. Cause I think he's a generational type of player. He can do some of everything. And this is his rookie year. I mean, some may say, "Oh, he was here last year, but he didn't play last year." Yeah. So I think that he's 6'10". He's a 6'10" point guard who can do all the things that LeBron can do. He doesn't have the jump shot yet, but I think he'll develop that. And it's the reason why Stephen A. said that it's gonna be between the Sixers and Cavaliers in the playoffs because of that, man. So I would have to go Ben Simmons, man. What about you?
Okay. I mean, you can't go wrong with either player, man. Honestly, but in my opinion, without a doubt, I don't even think twice about it. Donovan Mitchell is my rookie of the year without question. And
why are you saying this?
And I'm getting ready to tell you.
Hurry up, man.
Sorry, hold on a second. I know it's loud in the background.
I'm just playing with you.
But I think that for the simple fact that there are two different conferences. We already know what the tougher conference is. He has a team sitting third in the West right now. Mm-hmm. I believe that without Donovan Mitchell, I think Utah's nobody. You take Ben Simmons off the team, I think Philly still has a chance to make a playoff run in the East. On the East, that's just my opinion. You're right, Ben Simmons is a generational player, but if you look at the stats, obviously Simmons is averaging 16, 8, and 8. Mitchell's averaging 20.5. But can we trust Simmons
points, but of other areas, he's averaging 20 points. But what is he averaging? 8?
No. Okay, no, you're right. Okay, let me ask you this: if you swap the two players, is Utah still a top 3 seed in the West?
I believe so.
Is Philly still a top 3 seed in the East with Mitchell?
I believe so. I believe they're both good players.
I disagree because Simmons, as great as he is, you can't count on him to get you a bucket when it counts. Or to hit the big shot. He's gonna make all the plays, man. And that's why the comparison of LeBron is so crucial because LeBron's on the closer. As great as he is, he's never been a closer. Never been a closer. When he was in Miami, he wasn't a closer. When he won a championship for Cleveland 2 years ago, Kyrie was their closer. So I don't see Ben Simmons as a closer. So I believe Mitchell wants the ball come crunch time, and he's put it. He basically let the NBA Association know that he's here and he's gonna be here for years to come. So that's just my opinion. But you can't go wrong with either. I'm just giving you my 2 cents on it. Mm-hmm. I think that if Philly was in the West, they wouldn't be a top 3 seed. That's number one.
I think agree with that.
Yeah, I just don't think. And you got to keep in mind, Simmons is playing with an all-star. Mitchell's not playing with anybody else. Worth honestly really talking about outside of Gobert. Mm-hmm. Honestly, really think about it. He's a big guy. You can't throw the ball. He's somebody who controls the paint. Mm-hmm. And Mitchell shoots 80% from the free throw line. Simmons is 54%. That's probably going to hurt him come playoff time because they might start to intentionally foul him. And confidently he's going to go out there and knock down free throws. Teams are going to start to scout. Playoff time is right around the corner. Obviously starts Saturday, so they're not going to let Ben Simmons beat them without being able to make jump shots. Mm-hmm. Or at least being able to honor it. So that's just my opinion, man, because guys at this level are just too good.
That's true.
So but you can't go wrong with either of them, man. But me personally, I like Mitchell.
Like for me, and the reason why I say Simmons is because when Donovan Mitchell has an off night, he can't give you 10 boards. He can't give you 10 assists. But Simmons can do that. You know, he can bring other aspects to the game that Mitchell can't. Even though he's a good player, he D's up. But it's those assists, those rebounds. That's that added element that he can't bring.
Of course. And it's funny. I spoke with you with this several times when we was talking basketball. I believe you can impact the game in so many different ways without scoring.
Mm-hmm.
I really believe that. So I'm not mad at you for saying that. So you're right. I mean, I'm not refuting that. But I don't know if I agree with you 100% saying he can't do that. He can't give you boards. He can't give you the assists. I mean, I believe he can. But I just think that Simmons does that a little better. But I look at it as a will to, can you will your team to victory? 2 minutes left, the Kobe syndrome. Give me the ball, can you take me there? I don't know if Simmons can take you there over Mitchell.
You're now listening to
BB
Raleigh Creative.
Reynolds and Riley podcast.